Casey MIze cuts loose against Vanderbilt on Friday night. Photo, Wade Rackley, Auburn University, Auburn, Alabama. Ace right-hander Casey MIze went Friday night at Plainsman Park where only 5 Auburn pitchers have gone. MIze struck out 15 Vanderbilt batters, tying the Auburn single-game record. He shares it with former greats Tim Hudson, John Powell, Bootcheck and Mark Chapman. MIze gave up 4 hits and didn't walk a batter to run his record to 9-2 as Auburn beat No. 17 Vanderbilt 4-1 in the first game of a 3-game series. It was his 3rd complete game of the season. He struck out Philip Clark to end it and tie the record as the crowd of 3,599 roared its approval. Auburn coach Butch Thompson saluted MIze, projected by some to be the first player chosen in the Major League draft. "He gets a lot of praise and credit," Thompson said. "I think we all agree it's deserved. Special night, 15 strikeouts and no walks. He just shoves the ball in the strike zone. Casey is special." MIze said he wasn't thinking about records, only about finishing the game and helping his team win. "It's awesome," MIze said. "To be in the company of those guys is pretty awesome. I wasn't thinking about any record or anything like that, but I'm glad it worked out like that." Junior catcher Brett Wright and sophomore outfielder Connor Davis, in the lineup for the first time since April 24, gave MIze all the help he needed. Wright lined a solo homer over the left field fence in the first inning and Davis launched a 3-run homer, the second of his career and first since April 2 of last year, over the center field fence in the 5th inning. Auburn improved to 32-14 overall and 11-11 in the SEC. Vanderbilt fell to 25-20 and 11-11. Auburn will try to clinch the series on Saturday at 2 p.m. "It's a great, special day, but it's just one," Thompson said. "We can't get too high or too low." Vanderbilt got its only run in the 7th inning when freshman catcher Philip Clark hit the first pitch he saw far over the right field fence. Clark also had a single, accounting for 2 of Vandy's 4 hits. "He's a good hitter," MIze said. "He's a good buddy of mine, actually, so that kind of stinks. He catches my bullpens in the off-season. It was a tough task anyway, and he's already a good hitter. His first at-bat I left a splitter up 0-2. His third at-bat I left a slider up. He was in swing mode all night and put a good swing on a terrible pitch. He did his job." MIze got a measure of revenge when he struck Clark out to end the game. "That makes it a little bit better, but I'm still kind of mad about it," MIze said. Going to the top of the 9th, there was no talk in the Auburn dugout of making a pitching change. Austin Martin led off with a single to center, but Ty Duvall hit a grounder to Josh Anthony at first. He threw to shortstop while Holland covering second, who threw back to MIze covering first for the double play. Davis, who had played mostly against left-handers after returning from a hand injury, got the start Friday after swinging a hot bat in practice. And he got the biggest hit of the game. "I think I've just been trying to stay focused, locked back and trying to get back to where I was back in the fall and the early spring," Davis said. "I think it's just keeping a positive attitude and staying focused." There was also a front connection on Davis's home run. Vanderbilt center fielder Alonzo Jones made a leaping attempt at bringing it back. "I knew I hit it good," Davis said. "I saw Alonzo Jones, who is one of my buddies, jump up. I said, no way he is fixing to rob this. And he didn't." Jake Estes had 2 of Auburn's 5 hits. Steven Williams and Brendan Venter had 1 apiece. Vanderbilt starter Drake Fellows took the loss, giving up 4 runs on 4 hits in 6 innings.